Was that from Kansas?
Mm-hmm.
You grow lots of corn?
Yes. Oh yeah. I recently took a 2-week break from YouTube to travel to Africa. This idea came from a time I was visiting my parents in Kansas. My dad owns a video production company and is working on several different TV shows, one of which is a show all about treasure hunting. The premise of the show is to follow people who are actively searching for buried treasure and document their experiences. One of these people is searching for a pirate treasure in the island country of the Seychelles, and he invited us to come along and document his journey. I can't say any more than that as I'm under an NDA, but I want to share as much of my experience as I can with all of you. So my dad and I decided to make the 20+ hour journey halfway around the world to the Seychelles. First we flew to Chicago, from there we flew to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and from there to the Seychelles. The Seychelles is a country made up of 115 islands located in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It is considered to be part of Africa, but is 830 miles off the coast of mainland Africa. All the footage used in this video so far, I recorded on my trip in the Seychelles. There was a lot to document, and it's all coming soon. But today, let's take a look at my first day in the Seychelles, starting right when we got to our hotel room. Hello! Yes, this is a little bit off topic for this channel. It doesn't have to do with the RV, but it is footage that I filmed a couple years ago in the Seychelles in Africa, and I don't want it to just go to waste, you know what I mean? I think it's interesting. I think it's in line with this channel. It's about traveling. While I'm not living in an RV while doing this stuff, I still think that it's interesting. This is an experimental thing I'd like to try, where one day a week I upload something old that I filmed before, because I've done a lot of traveling in my time. I've done so many trips over the past couple years. I have footage from all of it, and I have yet to use a lot of it. There's so much you guys haven't seen yet. So I figure why not put together some videos with some of the old footage that I have as one day of the week. The other 2 days of the week will be all about living in an RV and my adventures related with current times, and then one day a week will be for past times. I don't know, I think it'll be interesting. It's still to do with traveling and stuff, so if you think that'll be interesting, then hey, let me know in the comments below. I think it's interesting, but give this video a watch. It's Africa, how could it not be interesting, you know what I mean? So let me know what you think, and I hope to see you around for the next video. Thank you so much.
I still think that would be a little crazy though.
That's the ocean.
You ready?
Where are we?
We are in Victoria, Seychelles. The city of Victoria, the island of Mahi, and the country of Seychelles.
This place is like Florida if it had mountains. It's raining, there's palm trees, it's humid.
Oh, look at the mountains there though, they're out.
Yeah.
Our flight was over 20 hours. It was long. Flew to Chicago, flew 14 hours from Chicago to Ethiopia, and then another 4 hours from Ethiopia to Seychelles, and then add in between 1 to 2 hours each time you stopped between for the delay, and then add in another hour once we got to the hotel to actually get in our room. That bird just flew right through there. Really cool looking bird. Look at that. It's a bat, Parker.
It does look like a bat.
It is. It's a fruit bat. Is that a bat? A fruit bat?
So curry.
What's that?
Bat curry.
Yeah?
Yes.
They're cool. So I just saw my first fruit bat ever fly, and it was big. It's as big as a red-tailed hawk. Had a really big wingspan, and it glided like a red-tailed hawk, and it flew right into this giant palm tree.
I like how the clouds are covering the mountains there.
Look! The fruit bat. Oh man, the fruit bat. Check it out. Just came in for landing. Don't slip and slide. It's literally, they're nesting inside this tree. So at the top of this palm tree is a fruit bat. And if we're lucky, we're gonna see another one come in or one of them leave. This thing is big. Here it is. Here it is. Look at its face. Look at its wings. Look at the little claws on the end of its wings. It's got a furry, evil looking head. It's got little claws on each of the long wings. These things could be vicious, or they might not. They might be very friendly. They're very cool, I can tell you that. They're awesome. And these ladies think they're cool too.
Look at the way their license plates are. And the wheels, the driver's side is on the opposite side of America.
Yep.
And the roads are also flipped around
Very distinct license plates here. Very, you can really pick them up easy. Small country, very small. You can drive around the entire main island of the Seychelles, which is Mahi, in one day. That tells you the size of the island. Check this out. This is gorgeous. sit out here and enjoy this amazing. I mean, there's people out here swimming. It's raining and there's people swimming out here, which is cool. So we've got the rain. We're under a nice umbrella, but there's people out here swimming. No, thank you. Thank you, though. No. Thank you. You bet.
The waves are so mild.
They're very mild. I mean, it's like they're just barely coming in.
This is our hotel. We're in one of these rooms, like right there.
Right where that guy just came out, he's probably in our room right now.
And we get to look out at this amazingness every day. Look at that. It's so cool. And there are 2 islands there that you can't see right now because there's fog and clouds and stuff. But look at that. It's just awesome. Wow.
It is awesome. It's like a paradise here. Beautiful. The water is a really cool looking blue. It's blue like this umbrella. That's what it looks like. The umbrella is the same color as the water.
That blew my mind.
It did. We need to face the traffic.
So what do you think so far?
It's a really cool country. I like it. It's interesting. Look at this. I mean, look at this. Check that out.
The trees up there is what is the wildest looking thing to me. Like, those look so crazy. Trees just look so weird.
Lots of these little bats flying around everywhere. Several. This appears to be a nice house. There's a bat going there. There's one right above you there, right there. These giant fruit bats, and I mean, they fly not like a bat. Most bats fly, they flap their wings really fast and they fly erratically like this. These bats glide like
a
hawks. Like a regular bird. Cool. Yeah, they got big bottles of water.
Awesome.
So we can, on the way. What time do you close?
8:30.
8:30. Cool. Water.
They have those giant ones also on the floor. Did you see that? So we could just fill up our water bottles with that and buy those ones.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
I didn't see them. Were they like gallon size?
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't this an interesting building right there?
It's a cool building.
This mountain is awesome. This place is like, it's like Florida if it had mountains. It's humid. There's an ATM there. It's
This
just.
reminds me a lot of New Zealand. Except New Zealand doesn't have this humidity, but they've got the fog. They kind of will roll in sometimes. So they
Yeah.
get these mountains like that. It's nice. €35 per day.
Interesting. That's quite expensive.
You remember what he said? It's a very expensive island.
It's like more expensive than LA.
But if you think about it, every single thing they have here, they have to have shipped in.
That is true.
It has to be flown in or shipped in. Nothing is driven by truck, which is the cheapest transportation.
Yeah.
So
That is true.
So they're paying. It's like Hawaii. That's why Hawaii is so expensive.
This place is wild.
It is wild.
I feel like I'm in a different country right now. I do.
Let's see if we got the big bottle of water again.
Yeah.
These are chicken rings, as opposed to onion rings. They look like onion rings, but they're chicken rings. Local chips.
Local chips.
Chips that are local.
Interesting.
I've not seen those before.
Have you ever seen a white Kit Kat before? Or a peanut butter chunky Kit Kat?
Interesting. You ever seen that in your life? Kinder
No.
Bueno? Well, it must be good because there's only 3 left in here.
should we try one?
Yeah.
A lot of things just look super different.
If it's more than that, I'll be shocked. €5. Let's see what we get to for. This is 50 Seychelles dollars. This would be rupees. This is a very, very rare coin within a coin. There's only one of these in the world, and I think he just accidentally gave it to me. It's
Very
rare.
interesting.
A coin within a coin.
Wow.
Here we go. Let's check it out. That is bueno, for sure.
I think there's a gold tab you're supposed to peel like that. It is bueno. You're right. It is pretty bueno.
Hell of a place.
Yeah, it looks like a mansion almost.
A butcher shop, but the rest of it looks like a. I bet they got a view of the ocean too from the very top.
Mm-hmm. Just such an interesting environment. I like it.
Here, a couple right above you, right above you, right above you. It's gonna attack. I mean, that thing looked like he was coming straight down at us, didn't it? Look at this whole building that far.
Yeah, it's giant looking.
It looks completely abandoned. Here comes one. Again, right, it'll go right over your head. Right over your head. Here comes one right over your head again. Crazy, those things are cool. I like it.
This looks like a really small Tower of Terror, almost.
Yeah, that thing looks scary.
Yeah?
There's several.
Oh my god!
Look, there's several.
What the heck?
Here's what you want to do. You want to take a picture of it with my hand?
I do not.
No, with my hand.
No, my
No, so
god.
you can get
What the
an
heck?
idea.
Those
Get an
are
idea. Get an
literally.
idea.
That's.
I don't want them jumping on me.
Yeah,
Come
don't,
on.
don't. You're good.
Come
You're
on.
good.
All right,
You're
did
good.
you get it? Did
I
you
got.
get it?
I got video of it. You're good.
Look,
That's.
look. Another,
That's just.
look, they're all here.
I don't like that at all. Let's keep. Let's. That's just. That is
See
not.
all of them?
What the heck?
They're garden spiders.
I've never seen anything like that.
Above you. Look at that. There's probably once a fancy little house. It's nothing.
So what did we see? We saw a bunch of people gathered around, and we're gonna go check it out.
Yeah, we're gonna go crash a party.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh, very nice. We wanted real food. So here, I got some, not Diet Coke, but Coke Light. Coke Light. Not Diet Coke. I wonder if it tastes the same. This is running on empty. Food review. Coke Light. And it's just Diet Coke. Let's be fancy. Have a lemon in our Coke. Very fancy.
It is served on what appears to be kind of like a shell plate, which is apropos. You could say it's a driftwood, piece of driftwood. You could say it's a shell. We got the ocean behind us. The waves are coming in nice and slow. And you got this awesome food, we hope. We haven't tasted it yet. We're assuming it's awesome. Parker picked the restaurant, so if it's not, we know who's at fault. It's got a great flavor. It really does.
It is good. It is actually pretty good. Wow.
The flavor is
Yeah.
awesome.
It has a very unique flavor. It tastes unlike any other California roll I've ever had. It tastes very fresh, almost. Like I've never really had sushi right next to the ocean, I guess. So.